Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. For today's look, I created a very bold, glam, bold lip, contoured, highlighted, go high or go home kind of look for the holidays. And Thanksgiving is coming up, and I have two other videos that I recorded previously dedicated to Thanksgiving. So if you'd like to check those out, I will leave them linked down below. And if you want to learn how I created this look, please keep on watching. Bye. Okay guys, let's get started. So I'm starting off with my Morphe M505, and I'm picking up this shade in burnt orange. And now we're just going to put this all over the crease and the eyelid. And it does look a little intense, but that's okay. Just make sure you blend. I'm not adding any more product, I'm just winging it out, pushing it out towards the temples. I don't usually start off with a shade like that as a transition shade, but I want my look to be a little bit more dramatic, so that's why we're starting off with this shade. I am bringing it to the inner corner, but I'm not bringing it all the way down. It stops right here, just slightly before it goes down. I'm just pushing the shades all over the eye. Now with my Morphe E27, it's this nice and clean fluffy brush. I'm going to blend out any harsh lines that I might have. Now with my Morphe M441, I'm picking up the shade Red Ochre from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. And this shade, I'm going to focus it a little bit lower on the crease and the outer corner. Still pushing it into the inner corner as well. Going back in with the E27 and just blending it out. Smoothing out any harsh edges. Now picking up the Morphe E17, I'm going to be picking up this shade Cocoa from the Huda Rose Gold palette. Focusing this shade more on the outer corner and slowly pushing it into the crease. And you want to start off with a light hand, especially with this dark shade, because it does get a little bit harder to blend. And then if you blend and blend and blend, it makes the shadows look a little bit muddy. Using the E27 to blend out any harsh edges, adding just a little bit more of Cocoa. With my M411, I'm picking up the shade Regal from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm just going to be using a light hand of the rail guard just to warm this up out here. Now just picking up a little bit of my Shape Tape Concealer and dabbing a little bit onto my hand. I'm using my BH Cosmetics, it's a nice and fluffy brush, and I'm going to cut my eyelid out, but only halfway. So what we're gonna do is, I have the product on the flat brush. I don't like to start too high up, so I just start off at the base, right there. I'm going to slowly move up. And what I do is I kind of just pat and swipe down. But I'm making sure I'm bringing it high enough so I have a lot of color payoff afterwards. I'm picking up the shade Blessed from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. And I'm using my finger, pat that shadow all over where I put the concealer. Now I'm just going to get a wipey and I'm going to clean up the little fallout that I had on the lower lash line. With no added product, I'm using the E17 just to get all of that blended in right there. I'm going to dip again into Cocoa, and I'm just going to add that shade right here to blend it all in. Also, with no added product, I'm using the Morphe M441 just to blend out and intensify the Regal shade again. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I'm starting off at the base, making a thin line. With the wing, I'm going to start right at the corner of my eye and just flick it up. And I'm just going to fill in this corner right here. And if you do have a little bit of these edges right here like I do, I'm going to clean them up with the wipey, or you can even use concealer. Now I'm just going to intensify the eyeliner a little bit. Now I'm just going to wrap the wipey around my finger as close to my nail as possible. That way I have a nice sharp edge to clean this all up. For mascara, I'm going to be using my Voluminous from L'Oreal in the Carbon Black. And I'm just going to add a light coat of mascara on my eyelashes. For my eyelashes, I'm using these by Vegas Nay, and they're in the style Grand Glamour. I'm going to be using this eyeliner from Pixie by Petra, and it's in the Endless Silky Eye Pen. It's a dark eyeliner, so when my eyelashes dry, I'm going to be applying this eyeliner on my waterline, and I'm just going to tug down with my ring finger. Grabbing my eyelashes with my tweezers, I'm popping them onto the middle of my eyelashes first, making sure they're secure. And these eyelashes are already kind of shaped to my eye shape, so it's a lot easier to pop them on. And just secure the outer corners like so. So for this particular eyelash, I like to push them down because they are a little bit more on the dramatic side. And it's a little harder to blend them with your actual lashes if you push them up, since these do have like a layer sticking out and a layer curling up. Using my tweezers to push in the inner corners. I'm just going to let them dry up a little bit more, and I will add a layer of liquid liner on the top so it covers up that little glare that it gives you from the tackiness of the glue. While my eyelashes dry, I'm going to be using the shade Vermeer with my M321. I'm just going to be applying this on the brow bone to give it a nice little subtle pop. And also in the inner corner. I'm going to get my E27 and just blend up a little bit because it does kind of create a harsh line right there. Right here as well. So now I'm just going in with my eyeliner again and just putting it on top of that wherever I see either white or just tacky. Okay, so my eye makeup is officially done. I am so happy with the results. I'm going to do my makeup off of camera and I will be right back. Okay, so off of camera I did take care of the lower lash line, and now I am going to show you how I did that. And I'm using the Morphe E18. I'm using the burnt orange from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. Picking that up, dusting off the excess. I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. Now I'm picking up red ochre with the same brush, and I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. And last but not least, I'm picking up the shade Cocoa from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I'm mainly focusing this part on the outer corner. And I'm still going to blend it in, but most of it is going to be out here. Picking up the shade Vermeer with the M321, I'm going to add a little bit more of that shade into the inner corner. And lastly, I'm going to add a light coat of mascara to the lower lashes. I'm gonna do a quick outfit change and I'm gonna put my hair down and I'll be right back. Alright, so what I usually do when I want my hair to have a little bit of a soft wave without using a curling iron, all I do is I braid my hair overnight, and it does get a little frizzy, but you can always use hairspray to tame these parts out. And I like to braid them. I either do a one braid or a little pigtails like this, and then I just take them out. And there you go. Nice soft waves with no heat. Pin your hair up on one side and then push it like that. So you only have the waves on one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist the hair a little bit right here and then just push it back like so. So I have the braids on, so I have the waves on one side. And it makes it look so pretty and so sophisticated and so easy to do. So I'm going to put a bobby pin and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're all done and here is the finished look. I hope you really liked it. It's very, very glam, very fun to create for these holidays. Very warm colors and super, super easy. I know it looks a little dramatic, but it's super, super easy to recreate. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and also leave me a beautiful comment down below. I want to wish you guys the best holidays, a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys like the looks that I created for this little Thanksgiving marathon, I would like to call it, and have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Thank you. Bye.